Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Rummenigge! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Greece finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, perfectly measured that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved. Cantona. Kaká. He's through here. Rummenigge! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes in for the header! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the finish! He scored!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rummenigge. Kaká. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
We expected better, and so did he. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ernest. The ball has bounced loose now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved. Greece have the chance to go the other way. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ernest. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Greece.
Greece choosing to make the first change. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That is good alertness. Nedved, Rummenigge. Half an hour played now. Now it's Hullet. Eto'o. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great ball, and he's in here. Heads it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hernes. Tonali. Madrid looking to pass their way through. No way through. Rice carries the ball down the right. Hernes! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Hernes. Look at the space here. Overhit and out of play. Short changes him with that pass.
3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. This is promising. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Tonali. Hernes. Rummenigge. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, tempered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, brilliant save.
Hernes knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, he's given it away. Dixon. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's an errant pass. And it's Nedved. Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. So nearly the perfect ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Greece appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rice. Rummenigge. Under an awful lot of pressure. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery...
He's had a hit! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pernis. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he is going into that little black book. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Caught offside that time. It's come backwards here.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Distributed tidily. And no, that was never going to make it. Gently done. Massaro is looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less. Rummenigge! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's good running with the ball. This is promising. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Massaro. Great hit! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Croatia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Massaro. Nedved couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Croatia finding their... Rummenigge! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the keeper's got it again. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's picked out the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that's an inviting ball. But that has not gone well. Puyol.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Khan punts it upfield. Adams. Vardy might just make this. Rummenigge. He might... Rummenigge! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their level up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Alcantara. He's had a hit! Goal! Croatia! And again they hit the front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Croatia take the lead. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Neymar. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Massaro.
2 minutos de descuento.
Hernes. That is good alertness. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Hernes. And it's Vardy. Well read, nice interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vardy, Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fiddles it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hernes. And here's Vardy. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Michelis with a definite foul there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cambio de jugadores.
coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. 60 minutes played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. He's found a shot at goal! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Croatia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's certainly on shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again! Croatia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot's on here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's quick to snatch it back. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Looking for the run. Massaro! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
And we have our very first corner.
El dorsal 6.
Neymar with the short one.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further. Rummenigge! Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Interesting ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Albertini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's well spotted. Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Rummenigge. Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Oh, terrible pass. He's one-on-one! Chance! It's a goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Massaro. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Adams. Szoboszlai. Rummenigge bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. He rises! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're quick to get it back. He's looking to set free a runner. Looking for the runner. Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rummenigge, there's no flag. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates.
Terrific header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Senegal find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Kostic is wide and looking to get onto this.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Kostic clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
There's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tonali, played out to the right. Great ball if he can get there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira makes the interception. Schneider. Played into space out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and so Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that.
Well, it means he can play like a fullback in a back four, move up into midfield in a back three, or take up...
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kajolu. Well, played right into his path. And he's... Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run.
Really has...
Could be danger here. And the shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. First quarter of an hour gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Floated through. Keeper's ball. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and he's following up! Oh, horrible miscue.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kajolu. Passing nice and neat. Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. Rice. Mbappe. Oh, smashing header. Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Rummenigge! In he goes again. And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here. Barella. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Roberto.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. Was that...
Rummenigge! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto. No, again there's no way through. Oh, delicate chip through. Gives it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? 5 minutes till the break. Nedved. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. To Roberto. What's Nedved?
Minutes has been indicated.
And here's Nedved. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Oh, that's clever. Thuram cuts it out. And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Madrid are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. So off we go once more. And he cuts out the supply. To Roberto. Kajolu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Schneider having a look. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Tries a shot! No mistake!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Could move up a gear here. Hernandez. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. He's played him through. Goes in for the header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Schneider, Xavi Alonso, and it's Nedved. And Kajolu. Passes short and sharp. And it's Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. Oh, that's delightful. Conte moves wide and looking to get onto this. Kajolu. Maldini. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. Kajolu. Schneider. Now it's Neymar. Szoboszlai. Rice can see things, others simply... Rummenigge! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
So, time for
Schneider.
changes on
Number
both sides,
19,
actually.
Mbappe.
Madrid grab a
Number
3-goal
24,
lead. It's just too easy.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Thuram did
Number
just about
4,
enough to come out on top there.
Batistuta.
Neither
Number
party
15,
overly willing to
Palmer.
compromise.
Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a little undercooked. Rummenigge, Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in a good position. Decent hit! Rummenigge. Xabi Alonso. Taken back almost at once. Rice. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Gavi. And here's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot, and the shot! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
13.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Coming on the field, number 21.
And it's Pirlo.
Pirlo. Number 3, Targets. Substitutions taking place.
Rummenigge. And here's Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good spread. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rummenigge. Rummenigge made a good run there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Looking tidy in possession here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And it's played forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Davids. Gavi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that will be the final act. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
Designated areas within these grounds.
Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Big chance! What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Morocco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
And Vardy! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rummenigge. And Mateus. Well-timed, excellent interception. He's gone direct here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Davids. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Now he's off and running. Rice. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had a hit! Hernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Szoboszlai. Rummenigge. And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. Davids. And it's Gullit. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot a goal! Goal! Morocco! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
And the shots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Got a shot away. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Szoboszlai, forwards and with intent. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni. And it's Demichelis. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Van Basten. Chance! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Morocco find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Hullet. Rice. Vardy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Dixon. Nesta. And he's picked out the run. Oh, good. Messi tries a shot! In he goes again! It's in! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rummenigge, oh, he's bustling through here. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bastoni does well to get it back. Mateus.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Passes short and sharp. Szoboszlai. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hullet. Oh, good ball. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's well spotted. And he's in on goal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Rummenigge. And that could set him on his way. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mateus. Hullet receives it in a good position here. Rummenigge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So time for
18.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 6,
Beckenbauer.
El dorsal 2. Serán
Hullet
sustituidos
chasing
por
after it.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 11.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
El dorsal 20.
Mateus has created one goal already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. He's got away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Now Davids. Mateus. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Costa Curta. Rummenigge. Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Out to the right. 1 minute to add, according to the board. So that's it. It is all over. In the end, then, no joy.